Hey there, YouTube. I've been doing some home improvement work recently for a while. This house never gets fixed, to be honest. However, each time I try to look for a review on these INGCO tools, there isn't jack shit. I live in Egypt and I'm assuming that the rest of the world, this shit doesn't exist. It's just not important. Like it's not caught up there. So I have been pushed to make some content, as I have consumed a lot of content from the internet over the years. And honestly, recently, Google is just the place you go and you find disappointments. It seems like I've read all of Google and watched all of YouTube. I mean, Google's just busy selling us phones now, and I don't think the search engine is getting any new information. It's absurd. So I'm gonna try to give you as much information as I can. I've always hated using a camera, but hey, there's a first time for everything. And necessity is the mother of all, I'm not gonna say invention, but creation. So let me start off by saying that a couple of years ago I did buy a product from this company. I wasn't too sure. It was a 18-volt drill, battery powered drill / screwdriver, and I'm pleased. I was pleased, and when I decided I wanted to buy a Jigsaw, I was ready for a Jigsaw. I looked around. Of course, you have all the DeWalts. You have all the Stanleys, Makitas, all that shit is here, but it's fucking pricey. And at the same time, there's APT, and that's a company that has so many kits being worked with here in industry in Egypt, for example, that you can't find. It's so obscure, like you can barely find a website. It's a joke. No, seriously, it's a joke. You can't find a review on any of this shit. But I was pretty adamant that I didn't want to buy the other APT Crown, which is another budget option. Actually, there are two types of APT. So there's like APT and there's APT Crown. Supposedly the APT Crown is a higher quality version. In all cases, I decided to stick with the INGCO because I found them to be reasonably priced and good kits, decent kits. I'll say decent kits. There are some drawbacks that I've had with this screwdriver, but I digress. Now, I've never used a Jigsaw before, but what I did do is I did buy my safety equipment first. So guys, please, safety first. Seriously, it makes a lot of difference. Now back to the product at hand. First of all, this is an 800-watt Jigsaw. Yeah, I hope it's... Okay, so we got 800 watts of Jigsaw. I saw a couple of others by the same company, but this is the most powerful one I came across. In pecking order, this is 800 watts. The other one was 710 or 720 watts, and then there was like the 400 watt units. So I wanted to get as strong of a saw that I could, so that it would be useful whenever it comes up a contingency. Like, why saw only wood? Why not saw some metal while we're at it, you know? I strongly believe that your success highly depends on your attitude as well as your kit. You need to have a good kit. Makes a big difference, and if you take care of your kit will take care of you. That's a strong conviction of mine. So let's just jump into it. First of all, let's try to zoom in. Come on. Yep. So we have an 800 watt motor right there. 220 to 140 volts. 800 to 3000 rounds per minute. That's the speed. And then we've got the wooden, the maximum thickness that it can go through wood. In this case, it's 110 millimeters. That's 11, yeah. Is it 11? Yeah, it's probably about 11 centimeters. And oh crap, this shit. Holy shit. Let's try it another way. Yeah, bear with me. I'm a noob. Oh, never mind. So that's basically a steel bar. So it says 8 mils. So that's like 0.8 of a centimeter. It's less than, it's 8% of a centimeter, in fact, I think. Yep, 110 compared to 8 for metals. I don't know how to describe this option, but basically jigsaws usually have like a slope that it can go at, and it's got from straight to 1, 2, 3, like it gives it a slope so that the cut is smoother, I think, or I don't know. I'll leave that for the experts. So in this jigsaw, it's supposed to give you some curvability to cut from 0 to 45 degrees, and it's got a INGCO color box. Now, I guess to compete with those other budget makers, they started offering a 1-year warranty. And I did find that there is a local distributor that will, I don't know, I haven't tried them yet, but who will honor the warranty. I was able to find them. And yeah, basically, this is what we have. This is what we're working with today. Made in China. It's not bad, like decent. It's decent. I mean, the company, based on what I've experienced using their 18-volt screwdriver. Now, there is a parallel guide. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to read the user manual after this unboxing. There's a dust collector, which is cool. The carbon brushes, never seen them in my life, and 2 pieces for the hex key. 2 pieces of hex key. Now don't worry, these do use T-shank type blades, which the hex keys are not for. That was a relief, because after I bought it I was like, what the fuck are those hex keys? Did I just get something with a U-shank? I didn't want that shit. This is the model number, made in China, INGCO tools. If you want to check out their website, JS80028, so 800 is obviously for the wattage. And yeah, remember, safety first. You're gonna need a good mask, because there are dust particles, good glasses, and a hearing aid is optional. It does remind you to read the user manual, which I have a project that's waiting with people annoyed at me, but I'm not gonna, like, I went down to get this thing to fix it, but I'm not gonna go in a hurry. I'm gonna read the manual. Let's pop that cherry. One catalog. I also should mention that this model, this box, does come with 5 free blades, which is pretty good. It's quite the deal sweetener. I'm not sure what the price on these is, but yeah, you get 5 jigsaw blades for wood. Sorry, there. INGCO tools, T-shank, yay. Put that to the side. You got your main unit. I don't know. Yeah, that's the slope of the blade from 0 to 1, 2, and 3. Metal construction, pretty fucking heavy. Now, one thing I did like when I checked it out is that, like, this button is like literally hairpin, like, and you can lock it. The cool thing is that it's the same on the other side. So left-handed or right-handed, you find that lock button, and you just go with it. Oh, come on. So heavy. Yep, it's locked though. And from the other side, from this side, yeah, there's not much trouble. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. There you go, plastic construction on this side, but it feels really sturdy, to be honest. Metal plate, I suppose, is what they call them. And oh yeah, although like I mentioned, the throw on the trigger itself is quite short, it seems it would be still very easy to use and very easy to just play. You know, this is where your speed is at. So now it's at the maximum. Max, come on, max. 3, 1, minimum. Let's put that to the side. This is the parallel kit, and this is what requires the hip screws. I think this is, this is basically hooked up. As such. Oh, what the heck. So I think when you're cutting, you can make sure you can make parallel lines. Nice touch. I didn't see it available. Aha! So you chuck this thing in your vacuum cleaner, you start to work, you wear your earplugs, you wear your safety glasses, and at the end of the job, you basically have, I don't know if it's going to be clean, but it should be clean. There it is. Vacuum out. It sucks all the dirt straight from the saw blade. And these are those, what's someone call them? What do you call them? Wire brushes, carbon brushes. No, these are the hex. Oh, no, wrong number. What are the brushes? And there with the user manual. There it is. So, a pair of extra wire brushes. I don't know, they've got like connectors at the end. Are these for cleaning? I don't know what these are. If you do know what these are, leave a comment in the section below. Now, I want to close this video by saying, if you live in Egypt, the cost for this one was between 725 to 750 Egyptian pounds. I didn't find it at too many places. Of course, you can find it at the distributor's location. You can find them on Facebook. I'll try to include a link in the description. Like I said, I'm a noob. But yeah, if you have any questions, if I can help out, or if you have any extra information, add that to the comments below. Peace.